Have you ever wondered about the ultimate showdown between truth and tyranny? One of the most powerful stories ever told is that of Prophet Musa, or Moses, and the arrogant Pharaoh of Egypt. It's a tale that echoes through time, teaching us profound lessons about faith, justice, and courage. Imagine ancient Egypt, a land of magnificent pyramids and immense power, ruled by a man who declared himself a god. This was Pharaoh. His arrogance knew no bounds, and he cruelly enslaved the children of Israel, known as Bani Israel. Into this world of darkness, a baby was born, destined to challenge this tyranny. This was Musa, miraculously saved from Pharaoh's decree to kill all newborn Israelite boys. Musa was raised in the very palace of the man he would one day confront. As a man, Musa received a divine calling directly from God on the sacred mountain of Tuar. He was given a monumental task: go to Pharaoh and deliver a simple yet world-changing message. The message of Tuad, to worship the one true God alone, and to release the children of Israel from their bondage. Imagine the courage it took, a lone man armed only with faith, preparing to face the most powerful ruler on earth. Pharaoh, blinded by his pride, scoffed at Musa's call. He demanded proof. So God granted Musa incredible miracles. Musa threw his staff, and it transformed into a real, slithering serpent. He drew his hand from his cloak, and it shone with a brilliant, divine light. These weren't magic tricks. They were signs from the Almighty, a clear display of divine power. Pharaoh, however, remained defiant. He gathered his best magicians to challenge Musa, hoping to publicly humiliate him. The magicians threw their ropes and staffs, and through their illusions, they appeared to become snakes. The crowd was amazed. But then, Musa cast his staff. It turned into a massive serpent and devoured all of their illusions in an instant. The magicians, recognizing true divine power, fell to their knees in prostration, declaring their belief in the Lord of Musa. They chose truth over their powerful master, even knowing it would cost them their lives. Despite these clear signs, Pharaoh's heart hardened even more. He refused to let the people go. So, a series of plagues were sent upon Egypt as a warning and a mercy, a chance for them to repent. The water of the Nile turned to blood, swarms of locusts devoured their crops, and darkness blanketed the land. With each plague, Pharaoh would beg Musa to pray for relief, promising to free the Israelites, only to break his promise the moment the suffering ended. Finally, the moment of liberation arrived. Under divine command, Musa led the children of Israel out of Egypt in the dead of night. Pharaoh, consumed by rage, gathered his massive army and pursued them. The Israelites soon found themselves trapped, with the roaring Red Sea before them and Pharaoh's army closing in behind. Fear gripped their hearts. It seemed like the end. But Musa's faith never wavered. He raised his staff and struck the sea. In one of the greatest miracles in history, the waters parted, creating a dry path for the Israelites to walk through. They crossed safely to the other side. As Pharaoh and his army charged into the same path, confident in their pursuit, the waters came crashing back down, drowning the tyrant and his soldiers completely. The very power he wielded, his army, was his undoing. And in his final moments, Pharaoh declared a belief that was too little, too late. The story of Musa and Pharaoh is so much more than a historical account. It's a timeless lesson. It teaches us that no matter how powerful tyranny may seem, it is ultimately fragile in the face of truth and justice. It reminds us that faith in a higher power can grant ordinary people extraordinary courage. It's a beacon of hope for all those who are oppressed, showing that liberation is always possible and that justice will, in the end, prevail. It's a powerful reminder that true kingship belongs only to God, the Most High. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that explores the profound wisdom of our shared history. See you in the next video.